Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot, here to do your feelings versus their feelings. Let's find out how your other half, whether you're with them or not, feels and how you feel about the situation now. This is going to be for May, and I want to welcome everyone to this All Signs You versus Them in the Feelings. I want to welcome all my moderators. I have Michaela on. I have Kathy coming on soon. So I just want to thank everybody for being here. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. I've already staged the deck with the Palo Santos energies. So all the decks are clear. I have the feminine version, the male version, the feminine for the clarity and for the read, and then also the male. Okay. And I want to thank you for Michaela for donating these cards for the channel, for the support of the channel, so we can get clearer visions and views on what's coming up. All right. So I'm going to use my bowl here, my sound bowl, to clear the resonance in myself as the energies in the room also before we get started. So here we go. All right, and before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and do a universal prayer. This is a universal prayer for peace, love, and happiness for everyone in the universe, all beings. All right, thank you so much. All right, so here we go. We're going to get started, okay? So we're going to start with Aries. Aries is starting at 1.39 seconds. Let's do it. All right, so first we're going to do her side, your side, how you feel. We're just going to get it started here. I've already shuffled the deck. Look how pretty the deck is. This is going to be the feminine one, the feminine side, your side of the story, okay? And then, or if you're a male, yours is coming next. Don't want to leave anybody out. Okay, so what is it that my Aries, you versus them, so whoever it is, if you're a cross watcher, this would be their side if you're the other. All right, so here we go. So my Aries, it looks like you are at a crossroad. There's something that you are thinking about whether you should invest any more time in. If you're not in this relationship or you're not in a relationship anymore, Aries, take this with a grain of salt. This is the other person that you're thinking about, you have on your mind. You could have either just walked out of a relationship, just becoming in a relationship, or you could just be stuck in a place where don't have to be married, don't have to be living together. This just could be a place where you're just not undecided on whether you want to stick around and you want to put any more investment into a situation. So Aries, you're at a crossroads in your feelings. You're in a crossroads about whether you want to stay in a situation, put any more work in a situation, because I feel like at this time, the card that comes up next is that you've been overwhelmed. So you've either done the work where you've begged, pleaded, bargained, compromised yourself to death, carried the load in the relationship, Aries. You have done more than your share of work, and there's just no more things that you can do. There's nothing more that you can do. So you're at a crossroads, Aries, on whether you want to stay in the relationship or not. I feel like you're overwhelmed. You're like, look, I've done everything that I could possibly do to bring resolution, to bring us back together, to get a word out of this person, he or she, to help me determine whether I should stay in it. Does this person want to stay with me? Does this person want to work things out? You're going to need strength unless you're dealing with a Leo, Aries. You're going to need strength because it looks like you're going to be laying down the burden. The 10 of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy is about letting go of carrying the burden of something, letting go of carrying all the weight in the relationship. Okay. Whether it's coming or going or whether you're in it. Okay. But you're going to need strength coming out of the relationship or while you're dealing with the situation of being at the crossroads. You're about ready to lay it down, Aries, because you just can't carry you just can't carry it anymore. You don't know what else there is to do. So at the 10 of Wands, it's about laying down that burden. Okay. All right. So on your other person's side here, what is it that they're feeling? What is it that Aries person's feeling on their side? Please like, share, and subscribe. I want to welcome everyone to the Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot, your feelings versus their feelings. Hopefully this resonates with you. If it doesn't, check your natal placements, okay? So your person, Aries, the person that you're dealing with, have dealt with, are going to be dealing with. If you're not in a relationship, this just could be your story as it unfolded. But right now I see, yeah, they have other options. Okay. So you're dealing with a person, Aries, that is not willing to give in and put in the work with you because they feel like they have other options. This is the Seven of Cups. It's about other options, opportunities, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So this person that you're at a crossroads, it's kind of weird that you both have sevens in the relationship. You have a sevens on your side about whether you're going to invest any work, and this person is thinking about their all their options. So they're not really wanting to put in the work, not really wanting to giving you an answer on whether they want to stay in it to win it or whether they just want to move on. Okay, because they have other options that they're looking at. Okay. So let's go on. What other feelings does your person have? What other feelings does your person have? The other feelings that they have is, yeah, this person, Aries, is looking for a stable situation. The Four of Wands speaks to a strong foundation of something to celebrate. This is a wedding, engagement, commitment ceremony. So, Aries, I feel like your other person is looking for a committed relationship, and maybe there was some kind of rocky road. Maybe there were some rocky times, or there was a lack of stability. And it could be their part, your part, but you're the one that's overwhelmed. You're the one that feels like you can't take any more of the burden. So obviously, the stability may not lay with you, and it may not be the issue with you. But this person is looking at other options because they do want to commit. They do want to have a strong foundation to where they can engage. They can have this commitment ceremony. They can be in love, but they just don't feel like that option may be with you. Okay. All right. So let's get another card for my Aries persons. The person that Aries is thinking about dealing with. All right. I have a card that flipped over, so let me get that card here. It was already out. It was, yeah. So they got the Eight of Wands. I feel like Aries, the person feels like they want to communicate with you. They feel like there's communication coming in. This is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries of energy about email, text, phone call, something coming in. It might have something to do with an option that they have, okay? Or it may be that this person may be communicating to you how they feel about the options available to them, whether you're an option or not. Whether they feel like they can have a strong foundation with you. But I feel like they're going to be communicated with, and we're going to go ahead and get one more hit on their side, on your person's side. Okay, here it goes. All right. So, yeah. So this person that you're dealing with could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It doesn't have to be. But this person that you're dealing with is a person that they enjoy adventure. They enjoy spontaneity. They enjoy putting themselves out there. They are a go-to person. They're very passionate. They like to be out in the limelight, and I feel like they feel intuitively like there's better options for stability elsewhere, as well as they feel like they're either going to communicate with you or they're going to be receiving communication, but they're all about their power. They're all about making adventures and traveling and just being in being in the spontaneous moment is what I feel. Okay. And your side, Aries, what I feel for your side, Aries, I feel for your side, the last card is, yeah, you feel inner conflict. Okay. So I feel like Aries, that you are at a crossroads about the situation. You are overwhelmed because you feel like, hey, there's nothing else I can say. There's nothing else I can do. This person is not willing to hear me. You're going to be either dealing with a Leo or you're going to need strength. Okay. And as well, you're going to be going through some inner conflict. There's either competition. There's either, if it's not competition, it could just be an inner conflict and a battle. But definitely, yeah, that's what you're going to be going through. All right. So let's get your side of the feelings, and then let's get their side of the feelings with the hidden truth. Okay. So what the hidden truth says, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle it. Okay. So this is the feminine version of what's going down for Aries. All right. So this is your side, Aries. This is how you feel about the situation. Okay. I daydream about a life with you. So even though you're overwhelmed and you're like, hey, look, I've spoke my truth. I've told them what I can do. I've told them where I'm at. I've made my feelings clear to this person. You daydream with or without this person giving you the energy. So this person may not be feeding in the energies of giving you a feeling like there is something substantial worth to wait on. But you're feeling like, hey, I daydream about a life with you. You're still stuck on that person, Aries, and not willing to let go of the daydream, focusing on maybe a non reality out, even though you are done with it. I see life differently now. I think that whatever this person, Aries, was asking of you, whether he or she, whatever this person was asking from you, you weren't able to step up into that situation. So whether they were asking you for commitment, whether they were asking you to do something that you don't normally do, at the time that they were asking it of you, you weren't able to see the perspective that they were coming from. But now you see things differently, is what this card says. Okay, now you see things differently. And one more card for Aries and how Aries feels. Aries, I wish we could go back. So whatever it is that the issue was, that was the obstacle or the challenge in the relationship, whatever this passionate energy type person was demanding of you in the relationship, so you guys could have a stronger foundation, you, Aries, were not ready to see that perspective yet. So you kind of dawdled and went back and forth, and maybe didn't commit to that. So it just didn't get there. And now you wish you could go back and see that perspective. Not that you did anything wrong, but when someone comes at you and they're wanting a committed relationship, and say you just came out of a committed relationship, well, sometimes you're not ready to just jump right into another committed relationship. And maybe this person was and has done their shadow work and was ready. But now you see things differently, Aries. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what their perspective is, what their feelings are. So, Aries, this is what your person's feelings are, the masculine side, masculine energies. Okay. It doesn't have to be a man, it could be man or woman, he or she, whoever that person is to you. But this is the other side of the person that you're dealing with. Okay. So let's go ahead and get that. All right. So what I have for their side, Aries, and how they feel about the situation. Third party. There were other things that got in the way of being us being together. So the options card, Aries, of the person was they had more than you on the plate. They were willing to give it all to you, but they had other options available just in case things didn't work out with you, because they didn't see common ground with you. They didn't see a stable foundation or a commitment being had with you, but they had other options. Okay. They had other third party options. Okay. And the other thing that the person feels is unworthy. You're a better person than I am. So even though you were saying, hey, look, I need the time, or give me some space and let me check this perspective out. Let me think on it. Let me work through what I need to work through. This person also has an insecurity complex. This fire sign over here, the energies of that person. Not only did they have third party, like, hey, if this doesn't work out, I'm going to have something on the side just in case. They also think that you're a more worthy person. And this could be just somebody trying to make excuses on why their behavior and why they do the things they do, that they're just, oh, well, I just think that you're a better person. I'm unworthy of you. Okay. And then the other card that I have for your other person, Aries, is the card of self-love. I am still trying to heal. So they need to heal with some kind of insecurities that they have to deal with, whether it was some trauma that they grew up with, maybe coming out of a relationship, even though the relationship may have been over a long time ago, they still haven't done the shadow work and they still haven't done the work. So they still have insecurities. And that's probably why they had people on the side. Well, you know what? I don't think it's going to work out with Aries. So I'm not going to cut off all the people in my black book. I'm going to keep my options open. And that's why the 7 of Cups came up with the options card. So Aries, it's something that you have to work through, but it looks like this person had more things going on than what you expected. So even though you are taking it hard and you're taking it back, like, hey, I wish I could go back. Don't beat yourself up, Aries, because it looks like this person was insecure. This person wasn't ready to put all forth in it. And even though they were demanding of you to seek a different perspective and see things their way, unfortunately, you did the right thing in going slow. This person was demanding of you, as well as having people on the side, just in case, things didn't work out. Okay. So Aries, that is your reading. We're going to move on to Taurus. Taurus, what is your feelings and what is the person that you're dealing with feelings? Okay. All right. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and put that up. So Aries, much love to you. I hope everything works out. Their feelings, they're coming from a different place than you are. And that's okay because, the things about things, the universe will bring you what you deserve, what you're vibrating on, what your frequency level is. So if things are not working out and people leave your life unexpectedly, even after you've done the work and you feel like you want that person and you want that to be your person, just manifest positive affirmations, manifest your growth and your development, because it's not that saying that this person won't ever be yours or you won't be in a relationship with this person. It's just the timing is not right. Okay. Right now, they obviously had other options. They were game plan. They were, they weren't putting their all in the situation either, but demanding of you to see their perspective, but they weren't willing to do their work. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and start on Taurus. Taurus, what is it that you have on your mind about your person? What do you have about your person? All right, Taurus. Oops. Be careful. These cards are slippery, but they're beautiful. All right, Taurus, what is it that you need to know? What is it that you need to know about your feelings on the relationship you're either coming into, going out of? And if this doesn't resonate with your sun sign, please check all your natal placement. This is for sun sign, rising sign, moon sign, Venus sign. But if it's not resonating with that sign, please check your natal placements. Okay. So Taurus, this is how you're feeling. You're feeling like there's no emotional fulfillment. You're feeling like kind of hopeless about things, about a little bit of everything. So when you have the sun card in the upright, Taurus, this is about being happy in all aspects of your life. Okay. This is being happy with your money, your love, your family, your relatives, your friends. Okay. And you feel like you're going in the right direction. When it's in the downside, reverse, it means that you feel a lack, you feel a hole, you feel there's something empty that's not fulfilled in your life. And since this is a love reading and how you feel versus they feel, I feel, Taurus, that you feel a little bit of emptiness, like you have to gain something, but you have to lose something, or you're losing something just to gain something. There is no total emotional fulfillment. Okay. And what else I feel about my Tauruses, Taurus, I also feel like you're in self-denial about something. So you're either lying to yourself or in self-denial about something that you are self-sabotaging, or it could be someone is deceiving you, someone is pulling the wool over your eyes, someone is lying, cheating, or stealing on you, Taurus. But I feel like you are coming from a place of loss. You don't feel you feel like there's a hole. You feel intuitively, I feel like you feel like there's something missing inside your heart, and you're in self-denial about, okay, no, I'm okay with it. I'll be all right. This and this and that. Or someone is self-sabotaging, or you're self-sabotaging, thinking, no, everything's fine. I'm just going to keep moving on and keep on keeping on. Or it could be just someone deceiving you. We'll find out. Okay. All right. So Taurus, what else? Taurus, I have that you're coming out of letting go of the past. This is someone that is stuck in the past. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, 5 Cups. The 5 of Cups is all about being stuck in the past, unable to move on. And I feel like, Taurus, that you're moving on. Okay. You're taking what you took from the lesson that you learned from that relationship, from the past, okay? And you're moving on. So if you're dealing with a person on their side, your feelings versus theirs, I feel like you feel like there's an emptiness, that you're there's a win but a loss there, and you have to let go of something to gain something, but you may be in self-denial about something. But you are moving on, and you are taking what you learned about the lesson and the retrospection, and you're trying to move on. You're trying to stay positive. You're trying to come out of a place of letting it keep you stuck. Okay. And your person, Taurus, let's go ahead and shuffle this. Your person. Sorry, these cards are real slippery, so I'm trying to be real careful. Okay, Taurus, the person that has feelings for you, or you have feelings for their side of the story, is that, yeah, so this is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is about a new divine beginning. So they're focused on their new beginning that's divinely blessed to them. Obviously, if you're coming out of a situation where you're letting something go, the person that you're dealing with is obviously coming is being divinely blessed also. Their feelings are that they feel that emotionally they're being universally guided to something that's more emotional fulfillment for them. This had to happen. This situation where you had to let go of a past situation. Taurus, I feel like this person feels like they needed to move on and close a chapter so that they can gain something new. Okay, some kind of emotional fulfillment. All right. I also feel that your person is focused on work. Your person is focused on work and not the divine gifts of a relationship. The person that you're dealing with and the person that you have feelings for is focusing themselves on work at this moment. They're not willing to pay attention to maybe love. They're not thinking about the retrospect of the relationship that they're coming out of. Okay, these cards are slippery. So, all right, and one more card for Taurus's other person. Taurus, your other person has hope and faith and belief that when divine intervention for a time to either get together with you, get together with someone else, whatever it is, your person that you have feelings for is keeping their eye on the prize. They know that there will be divine blessings of emotional fulfillment when the time is here. They're focused on their work right now and what they can do to keep their thoughts gathered and focus on what they can control and what they can't control. And they and that's that card. And then they do have hope and faith and belief. Unless you're dealing with an Aquarius, they have hope and belief. Faith and belief that when this divine timing takes place and when they need to focus on love, that they will be focused on it at that time. But right now, they're going to focus on what they can control. Right now, the only thing they can control is working and focusing on work, focusing on their ambitions and their craft. And they do still have hope and faith and belief that when their time is right for them to have divine emotional fulfillment, that's when it'll come in when it's supposed to come in. Things will happen when it's supposed to happen, right? So it looks like both of y'all are letting go. You guys are focused on what you need to focus on. Let's go ahead and get hidden truth. Okay, let's get your hidden truth, Taurus. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mom, for time stamping for me. I appreciate it. Hi, Chandra. Thanks for supporting my channel and being here. Miss you and love you. All right. Where's your other half at? All right. So here we go. All right. What is it on your side, Taurus? Okay. Your side, Taurus, is that you feel I miss being with you. So whoever it is that you feel is leaving a hole in your heart and you feel like you're leaving somebody behind, you're in self-denial that you're going to be getting over this person and that I feel like you're intuitively feeling that I can do this. I can move on. I don't have to be stuck in a situation. I can focus on the future, but I feel like you're convincing yourself that. I feel like you're telling yourself that you can, but in reality, you have a empty hole that you're trying to fill in self-denial. And because I miss being with you came up. Okay. So whoever it is that you're trying to denial about saying, hey, I don't need this person. I don't want this person. In reality, you miss being with that person. Now, does that mean that, whoever we end our past relationships with, that we just won't miss being with them? We can still move on because to be stuck and be trapped, which this is a good thing. The good thing is that you're taking what you learned from the lesson, the karmic lesson that you learned with them, but don't be in self-denial about it. Do the work, do the shadow work, make sure that, whatever situation that you're coming out of, because again, even though you're moving on, you feel like there's an emptiness inside you. You feel like there's something that's not fulfilled. And I think it has something to do with this I miss being with you person. Okay. So whoever it is, Taurus, that you're thinking about, that you want to be with, but things just didn't work out. You miss being with them. You miss what they brought to the relationship. All right. And there's nothing wrong with that. All right. And the next one that I have is I watch your social media. So whoever it is that you have, Taurus, that you're stalking, this isn't stalking in a bad way. Okay. I don't know who doesn't do this. Okay. But people periodically, someone that meant something to you, I mean, hopefully you're doing it in a positive way. Like, I wish this person well. I wish this person happiness. But Taurus, you are watching them. You're watching their social media, and you're trying to get any kind of view you can because you miss being with that person, even though you are moving on and taking the lessons, which this is a positive card. You're coming out of being stuck. This is a person being stuck and trapped and can't move on. Okay. Even though you do have an empty hole, you do feel this way. You're watching the person, you're wishing them well, and you miss being with them. Okay. One more card for Taurus. Okay. That flew out. I don't know. I know you don't feel the same. Okay. So whatever it is, Taurus, your ex, who you're with, the person that you have feelings for, you're saying, I know you don't feel the same. That is your thought. Your thought is that this person doesn't feel the same way and can't and doesn't reciprocate. But again, I feel like you're in self-denial. You feel like that person doesn't miss you, and you feel like that person doesn't watch your social media, and you feel like this person doesn't feel the same way. But this is all the self-denial card. You don't know what this other person's feeling. We're fixing to find out because I'm fixing to pull those cards. But you're in a wrong place. You can't second guess if someone feels the same way for you. You don't know what that person's going through. But we're fixing to find out. Okay, we're fixing to find out, Taurus, what your person, the other person, feels like is going on. Okay, so this is Taurus's other person. What does Taurus's other person feel like? And Chandra, welcome, Taurus. David or Jen, whichever you are, Scorpio or Taurus. Let's see here. All right. Here we go. All right. So Taurus, your person feels this way. Okay. There's their cards, 3 cards. Okay. They feel like I don't want to chase anymore. This person and you, I feel like, have chased each other back and forth throughout your time. So whoever this person is, Andy or Taurus, or David is a Taurus also. Let's see here. So we got all my Taurus friends. I got Chandra, I got David, I got Andy, my Taurus friends, whoever's watching and whoever needs to hear this, who is a Taurus. Okay. I don't want to chase anymore. So your person that you've been dealing with, you've been going back and forth with this person for a long time. Okay. And so that person is just done with the back and forth chasing, and it's your turn to chase. And now it's their turn to chase, and then back and forth. Okay. They also feel confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. So whoever it is that you're dealing with, Taurus, is not feeling secure with the emotions that you're putting out. So if they're not hearing it, or if they're confused about it, maybe you should speak clearly to that person what it is that you are expecting. Explain your point of view, your perspective, because they feel like this back and forth that you guys have been going through, this back and forth, they feel like they're chasing you, you're chasing them, and they don't want to chase anymore. They just want a stable relationship. They want a relationship that is not about chasing, oh, it's my turn, it's your turn, you know what I'm saying? And they just feel unclear about where you guys stand. Maybe you haven't spoke. Tauruses are big about, they're very stable, they're very good people, they're very grounded, and they're very loyal, okay? But Tauruses don't always speak their emotions because they're the strong, dependable type, right? But this first person feels like there's a missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have, okay? So again, I feel like this is a back and forth situation, Taurus. I feel like, maybe you didn't express yourself to the fullest of your ability about what you expected, what your expectations were in the relationship. And so they're just focused on their work. They're focused on, the hope and faith and belief that if it's meant to be, it will be. They just feel like there was a missed opportunity. You feel like you missed being with them. You watch their social media and you don't know if they feel the same. Well, what do they say about open mouths? If you don't open your mouth and you don't speak your truth and your perspective clearly to someone else, you're going to keep going back and forth and chasing each other, and in and out kind of relationship. And that's not good. So you really need to clearly speak your intentions to this person so that this person will know confidently and securely what it is you expect in this, because they're tired of going back and forth. Okay. So that's Taurus. We're moving on now to Gemini. My Geminis, here we go. We're going to go on to my Geminis. Hi, Tattoo. Welcome. All right. So here we go with the Geminis. Let's find out what's going on with my Geminis. Your feelings, their feelings, what's going on. These are beautiful cards that Michaela donated to the channel. All right. Let's start on your side. Gemini. My Geminis. What do Geminis need to know about them and theirs? Okay, Gemini. This is your side of the feelings. This is your side of the feelings. I love the way these cards shuffle so smooth. And welcome and thank you guys for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you supporting my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe to like-minded people so that they can enjoy the unconditional love also, okay? All right, here we go. All right, one more shuffle for Gemini. All right, Gemini, this is your side of the feelings. This is how you feel about the situation that you're going from, enduring right now. However, and if you don't have a relationship going on with someone, this is somebody maybe from the past, okay? You feel like you're not getting any action. So the person that you're dealing with, Gemini, is not putting forth any action. You don't feel like they're showing you any kind of passion, any kind of adventure. They're not speaking with you. They're not making forth any effort. So the King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius energies is about taking action, being adventurous, putting yourself out there, being in the limelight, and everybody wants to be around this person because they're so fun, witty, charming, and they're adventuresome and they're passionate. Okay. When you have this means that you're in a place right now, Gemini, where someone's not taking any action. Someone's not putting forth any kind of passion to you or any kind of action towards you. So you're in a place of being stuck. Okay, is what I feel. All right. And Gemini, what else do we have for you? I have the card of there's no options and opportunities in the upright. This is about two paths to take. You can take two paths, and either path that you choose is going to lead to a good option. This is a good card. It's a good positive card, Two of Wands. But when it's in the reverse, not only is someone, your person, the one you're dealing with, the one that you have feelings for, not taking any action, they're not opening up to you. They're not speaking to you. They're not talking to you. They're not texting you. It's kind of like they ghosted. They're just not. There's just no action, no communication, nothing happening. Okay, and I feel intuitively this is on both sides. The Two of Wands. You're not putting in any action. They're not putting in any action. You're at a standstill, is what I feel. Okay. And also, Gemini, the next card that I have for you is you are coming out of a place that this person betrayed you. This person either cheated, lied, stolen. Either you were in self-denial about a situation, and so therefore you are now in a place that you're stuck and there's no action being taken. All right. No action on either one of your sides with the Two of Wands. And you are coming out of self-denial. You're coming out of self-sabotage. You're coming out of a place where you realize that there was some cheating. So basically you're dealing with what happened and you're dissecting what happened. Okay. It's kind of like, what the hell happened? You know what I'm saying? And no actions being taken, no path of opening on either one of y'all's sides. And you're coming from a place where you're coming out of self-denial about something. If you thought the relationship was going a certain place, or if you thought the relationship was in a good place, or if you thought someone wasn't self-sabotaging or lying or cheating, you're finally coming out into the know, okay? And your person, Gemini, the person that you're dealing with, let's go ahead and find out their feelings on this situation. Let us go ahead and find out. Okay. Oops. Bear with me. These are slippery. All right, one more shuffle. This is their side, Gemini, the person that you're dealing with. All right. So the person you're dealing with, Gemini, they are taking time to isolate themselves. They're taking time out to seek a deeper wisdom. Unless you're dealing with a Virgo, Gemini, this person is time out. This person is putting themselves in time out, not being put in time out. This person realizes that after coming out of the situation with you, or even in the situation with you, where there's a lack of action coming back and forth between you, that everything's at a standstill. where there was some self-deceit, there was some sabotage, there was some lying or cheating or stealing. Don't know whose side it was on. But this person is like, oh, you know what? I'm tired. I need to take a step back. I need to isolate myself, unless you're dealing with a Virgo. This person is coming to a place of where I need to seek a deeper wisdom before I entertain talking to this person or going back with this person. That's your person's feelings, okay? And then also I have the feelings of, yeah, they're wanting to move on to a better place mindset. So maybe this is Gemini. Your person's feelings is that maybe you were the one that was deceitful, because they're wanting to seek isolation and seek a deeper wisdom. And they're also trying to move to a different location or change their mindset. They feel like they need to go to smoother sailing waters, to a better place. Okay. And also your person, Gemini, is, yeah, they feel like there's a lack of options. They feel like this is the Seven of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This was a person that has options. This is a person that had opportunities and options available to them. They don't feel like there's options where they're at. So they're stepping out to seek a deeper wisdom. They're isolating themselves. That's why you're not hearing from them. They're moving to a place where they can change their perspective and mindset, and even maybe a physical location, moving because they feel like they need to be in a better place. And they don't feel like there's any options available right now and open to them until they do some work, on themselves. Okay. And so your hidden truth, Gemini, your hidden truth is what we're going for now. All right. All right. All right. So your hidden truth on your side, my Geminis, is I want so badly. I want you so badly. So Gemini, you may have been the one that was in self-denial about the relationship. You may have been the one that had a lack of action, all right, being put forth and stuff like that. You may have been in self-denial about a situation, but you are wanting this person very badly. And now this person is moved on and closed themselves off to you because they feel some kind of way, and they feel like they need to isolate themselves to work on what they've been through with you. Okay. You also feel, Gemini, I want to make amends. So you do feel guilty. You do feel like, hey, I could have done something better. Maybe I shouldn't have been so shady, or maybe I shouldn't have done what I did. But you are wanting this person badly, and also you want to make amends. Okay. You want to make things right. Okay. One more card for Gemini side. Gemini, I also feel, okay, I don't know what comes next. Okay. So you didn't think, and I don't think that Gemini, you were trying to be shady or you were trying to be in self-denial about something. Maybe you didn't step up to the plate the way that this person, your person, needed you to. Maybe you didn't make this person, Gemini, feel the way that they wanted to feel secure in a relationship, and not like unstable ground is what I'm feeling and hearing. I feel like this person wanted you to be in a committed type relationship with them, make them feel secure, make them feel wanted. And I feel like you, Gemini, were focused, you had yourself focused on too many things, and you were in self-denial that this person would be sticking around while you figure stuff out. And now you're wanting them badly. You want to make amends, and you don't know what to do next. You don't know what comes next because this person's not communicating, moving on. And let's get that other person's side, okay? This is Gemini's person. What is Gemini's person feeling? All right, we're fixing to get Gemini's person's feeling. All right. And Gemini, it's not something that you might have been doing, like lying, cheating, stealing. I'm not saying that. It's just that somehow you were in self-denial about something and you didn't speak the truth, or you didn't make this person feel secure in the relationship somehow. And so they needed to isolate themselves, okay? This is your person, Gemini. This is how your person feels, Gemini. They feel destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. Okay, so now that they're in this place of moving on, they feel like destiny is, they're going to trust destiny in the universe to bring about what it is that they truly deserve. And I feel like they're struggling to find the right path. They don't know what to do anymore. They don't want to put themselves out there anymore. They don't feel like there's any opportunity and options with you, Gemini, and they're struggling on what path to take. So they're moving on just to change their mindset. The other card I have is habits. I don't know if we will ever change. So it could be Gemini, because I know Gemini, y'all are very strong and independent people, just like Virgos, just like some other signs, but they don't feel like they'll ever be your priority. They feel like your habits don't allow for a strong type of relationship that maybe they want. And I don't know if we will ever change, okay, in y'all's perspectives about what they want versus what you want, okay? The third card I have for Gemini in this person's feelings is runner. I don't want to run anymore, okay? So this person that was with you, or the person that the other person that you're dealing with, Gemini, they don't want to run anymore. They want to be in a stable relationship. They want to be in a committed relationship where they don't feel like they have to run anymore. They want to feel secure in a relationship. Okay. And so that's what I have for you, Gemini. It looks like you guys are on two different paths right now, and you're feeling bad about it in some way. I don't think that you are totally to blame, and I don't think that you were lying, cheating, or stealing, but maybe you were in self denial about what this person needed and what this person wanted. And then also, your habits and their habits were totally conflicting. Maybe you can't divide 100% attention to a priority and a commitment and a relationship right now. Maybe you got a career, and your work life balance is just not allowing for you to focus 100% on a relationship right now, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just whatever your priorities are to you. Okay. All right. So now we are moving on to Cancer. What is it my Cancers need to know? All right. So Cancers, let's get Cancer side of things. What do my Cancers need to know? All right, here we go. Cancer, what is it my Cancers need to know? Okay. You are not working from a place of emotional stability right now. Queen of Cups in the upright is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energies, about being emotionally balanced, open to love, giving love, receiving love, speaking from a good emotional place. So on your side right now, you are not feeling good about something. Whatever the situation was in the relationship, you're feeling unbalanced from it. You're feeling like you're not open to love, receiving, giving, or feeling of any kind of emotional balance. I don't know if this person put you in a place of emotional balance, and that was what happened. But right now, Cancer, you are coming from an emotional instability place, and you don't feel like the Lovers in reverse. This could be a Gemini you're dealing with if you're dealing with a Gemini, Cancer. But if you're not, this is the soulmate connection. You're not feeling a connection. You're not feeling that there's a strong tie. Okay, so you're coming from an emotional instability or emotionally unbalanced because of how maybe this person has come at you or what happened in the relationship. You're feeling like you used to feel like this. You used to feel like it was a soulmate connection, but now you're not so sure anymore because you're emotionally like, I don't know anymore. I don't know how I should feel. I don't know what I feel. Okay, that's what I'm intuitively feeling. All right. And then Cancer also, yeah, you don't feel like there's any potential for a traditional type of relationship. Up in the upright, you could have been dealing with a Taurus. You don't have to be. It could be just that you felt like you wanted a traditional relationship. You wanted a commitment. You wanted marriage. But now you're not so sure about what it is that you want anymore. Okay. Let's take a look and see what your person here, Cancer, is feeling like. Okay. Let's see what your person is feeling like. All right, Cancer. So you're coming from a place where you don't know how you feel anymore. You're just like up in the air. You feel like, I know there's love there. I feel intuitively there's a lot of love for this person. You felt like you were soulmate connected, but now you just don't know, and you're not feeling secure about that soulmate connection anymore. You could be dealing with a Taurus, or you could be dealing with a Gemini. You don't have to be, but whereas before you felt like there was a possibility for a traditional type relationship and commitment, now you're upside down. So it's meaning that you're not in right now, you're not emotionally in a place of commitment, and you don't feel like this soulmate connection is going to happen. Okay. And let's go ahead and see why. What's going on your person's side, Cancer. Okay. So Cancer, your person that you're dealing with, their feelings on this situation. All right. Their feelings are that the Two of Cups is a twin flame connection. And this is about two people, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, about two people that fit so well that when you come together, it's like, I'm home. Okay. So the person that you're feeling with is feeling like there's a lack of that feeling. There's a lack of feeling of belonging. Okay. there's a lack of feeling of belonging. So maybe somewhere in the relationship, you guys were emotionally stable with each other. You did have a soulmate connection, and you guys were focused on a strong commitment. But on his or her side, they feel like there is no more connection. Whereas before there was a strong connection here, where y'all felt divinely connected. You felt soulmate, twin flame. You guys had the same commonalities, the same goals. Now they're in this relationship. They're feeling unstable too. They're feeling like, okay, this doesn't feel right anymore. There's some kind of a pressure, tenseness. It just doesn't feel the same way. Okay, is their side. So y'all are both vibrating on the same frequency. Y'all are both vibrating on a place where things used to be a soulmate connection. You used to feel the soulmate connection, and now y'all are kind of both feeling like, hey, something's not right. Okay, this person that you are dealing with here, because I have a couple of cards that came out. The person that you're dealing with, Cancer, is coming to a place where they want to focus. They want to focus instead of a relationship that's falling apart. They want to focus on becoming independent, single, in their own right, and not needing someone to prop them up. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So the person that you're dealing with, Cancer, where you're coming out from a place of emotional stability, where should I stay? Should I go? What's going on? I used to feel a soulmate connection. I used to want a traditional type relationship. Now they're feeling like, hey, this soulmate connection is making me feel like it's not the perfect fit anymore. And they're going to focus on their independence and gaining their independence and being able to support themselves in a place where they don't need somebody to prop them up. They're going to count on themselves, kind of thing. Okay. This card fell out too. They feel like they do want total emotional fulfillment. They do want to be happy in all areas of their life. The person you're dealing with, Cancer, they could be a Leo. If you're not dealing with a Leo, then this card means that this person who used to feel like this and now feels like this is going to focus their attention on becoming independent, single, not needing someone to prop them up, and focus their attention there, because they feel like that's where they're going to be total. That's where they're going to gain their total emotional fulfillment. Okay. Their total emotional fulfillment is coming out of a situation where they feel insecure, unstable. They feel like they need to work on their independence, and that way they can gain their own total emotional fulfillment of not needing to depend on someone. But they also feel like their total emotional fulfillment now is not connected to this situation. Okay, let's go ahead and get his and hers. All right, so Cancer, your sign, your side of things. This is Cancer side and how they feel. All right, this is how Cancer feels. All right, so Cancer feels, there's your card. We don't share the same values. What did I say? You can't make this shit up. Okay, so Cancer, you feel like you're emotionally unstable. You feel like that you don't have any love to give or offer or receive. You're coming from an emotional instability place because you don't know what to do anymore. You used to feel soulmate and connected to someone. You used to feel like that y'all had common goals and traditionality, and you wanted to focus on a commitment. But now you feel we don't share the same goals. We're not going after the same goals. Okay, so that's why you feel the way you do, is because you don't feel like this person and you share the same commonalities. And now y'all are both in a different vibration and frequency now. And the next card I have is I find you so attractive. You really do feel attracted to this person. You do feel a karmic attraction to this person. You do still feel that soulmate connection to the party and the person. So you are feeling, I find you so attractive. I think you find them attractive. And even though you guys have different goals and different values and what you're focused on and everything, it doesn't mean you can't still have that attraction for each other. It's just that there is something that you have to have a common ground, because if you have two people and you don't have common ground with this person, then you're going to feel like you're just roommates. Okay. You are attracted to their intellect. So it says your intellect arouses me. So whoever this person is that you're coming through a fallout with, or you're falling out of love with, or you're feeling disconnected from, Cancer, it's because you don't feel like that you have the same values. You find them very attractive and you're very aroused by their intellect. their mind, okay? And the way that the other person feels about you, Cancer, all right? The way that your person feels about you. All right, so this is how your person feels, Cancer. Your person feels dishonesty by lying. I ripped this apart. So I don't know, maybe they gave you some mistruths, misled you into thinking that y'all's goals were the same, maybe misled you or was dishonest, maybe not intentionally, but by lying to you all along, where now you're seeing the full truth of their goals and their values, and you see how they don't align anymore. Maybe it was because they weren't being honest and truthful with you. They weren't being totally honest about where they wanted and what they wanted in life and what their goals were. Maybe they were just feeding you the, hey, yeah, we want the same things, and now you're kind of confused and emotionally imbalanced because you're like, hey, I thought we always wanted this, or I thought we wanted that. You know what I'm saying? And I also feel soul tie. I always feel connected to you. You guys are connected and soulmate karmically tied in a way. You're just both not in the same place, and you guys don't have the same goals right now. But you are karmically tied to each other, and it was meant for you guys to be together and not be together, or whatever the situation is for you right now, Cancer. But it was, you guys both needed to learn a lesson from each other. Whether you guys stay together, get back together, are together, working on something, you guys are karmically tied, but their whole lying, by lying to you, I ripped this apart. They weren't totally honest about what their true goal was, and you feel now that you don't feel like you're on the same page anymore. And the last card is mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs, okay? Basically, that's how your person is feeling, like they wish they could right their wrongs, okay? So hopefully, much love to you, Cancer. Hopefully maybe that resonates with you. If not, check your natal places. But yeah, somehow this person that you were dealing with, Cancer, may not have told you what their real dreams and goals were, and you're finding out after the fact. And maybe that led to a breakup. Maybe that's leading to a breakup. Maybe that's something that y'all have to work on if you're still in a relationship. But yeah, both of y'all are coming from different places. Okay. All right. So now that we're done with Cancer, let's go on to Leo. Let's go to Leo. Okay. Oops, crap. All right. So Leo just jumping out all over the board. All right. Let's go with Leo. Leo. Here we go, Leo. And thank you guys for being here. Please like and share and subscribe. I hope this resonates with you. If not, please check your natal placements. Okay. All right. All right, what is it that Leos need to know? Leos. Oops. All right, Leo. Here we go. Leo, you are dealing with a Pisces possibly. If not, you're needing time out to look at things in a different perspective. That's your feelings on the relationship. You're feeling inner conflict about something. You're feeling like, hey, there's something that you need to do differently, or there's competition with this person that you are in a relationship with. So maybe you feel like this person is not truly all yours yet. Maybe you feel conflicted because you have competition. Sorry. All right. So Leo, you're either dealing with the Pisces, or you're taking time out because you're conflicted about something. You have inner conflict about something. You need to see a different perspective, and you're working on a single mode right now. So this is how you feel about the situation. You're taking a time out, and you're putting yourself in time out because there's conflict about some kind of situation in the relationship. You're focused on being independent, single right now while you work shit out, okay? The person that you're dealing with, Leo, two more shuffles. All right. The person that you are dealing with. All right. They are feeling emotionally balanced. So the person that you're dealing with, Leo, is coming from an emotionally balanced place. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. This person is open to love, ready to give love, ready to receive love, and is coming from an emotionally balanced place. Okay. So obviously, Leo, you're in turmoil, needing to seek a timeout, conflicted about something, and determined to remain single for a while. This person that you're dealing with does feel like there's some deceit in the situation, whether you're deceiving them, whether they're deceiving you, but they do feel, since they're coming from an emotionally balanced place, I would think that there's some self-denial or there's some deceit coming from your side is what your person feels. Okay. And, also I have, yeah, the key, they feel that there's a night of, they feel like there's no action being taken on your side, which would make sense if you're putting yourself in a timeout. This is the action being taken when somebody's like adventurous, passionate, want to offer you something, wants to travel to come see you. They want to bring you some words of love, action, passion, and they're willing to bring it to you. Well, there is no action because they feel like some kind of deceit's going on. They are coming from an emotional balanced place, so they don't feel like it's them. They feel like it's coming from you. They feel like the conflict is coming from your side, because why, Leo, would you want to take the time out to seek a different perspective, feeling conflicted about something, and wanting to stay single in the moment? Okay, so obviously you're conflicted about this person, you're conflicted about the relationship, what that person brings to the relationship, but there's some kind of instability about who you're thinking about and your person. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the hidden truth on Leo's side. What is it that Leo is really feeling? What does this mean that Leo's really feeling? All right. Well, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Hi, Bren. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome. I got David, Tattoo. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. Okay, so also, Leo, let's find out how you feel. What's your feelings, okay? So, Leo, you say, I don't know what you want. Okay, so maybe you're taking a time out. Maybe you're feeling conflicted about something. Maybe you're willing to stay single because you don't know what you want. Okay, I don't know what you want, the other person. Okay, maybe this person isn't making themselves clear. Maybe their in and out energy is them. Maybe this back and forth is coming from them. Okay, even though they are in an emotional place, they do want to give passion, love, and offer and receive. Maybe they're not coming from a truth place. Maybe you feel conflicted, like you don't know whether to trust it. And there's no action being taken. So maybe that's why you say, I don't know what you want. What else, Leo? Leo says, I do love you. Okay, I do love you, but I need to take some time out to seek a different perspective. I feel conflicted with the emotions and what you're saying and what actions you're taking. Your other person, Leo, doesn't compute. So I'll just continue to be single until I can figure shit out. Okay. And then what else, Leo? There we go. We've got the card of I don't want to know. Okay. I don't want to know. All right. So that's why you're wanting to stay single. Okay. You're conflicted about something. You're willing to take a time out and pause on this relationship or this, your other person. You're willing to be single because I don't know what you want. Your actions don't line up with what you're saying. I do love you though. But I don't want to know. Okay, that's clearer than day. That you're basically saying, hey, this is how I feel, but this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, and your person, Leo, the person that you're dealing with, Leo. Let's see what their actions are. Hi, Letitia. All right, welcome to the channel, Brand and Letitia. All right, here we go. All right, so Leo. Your person, what are they feeling? Your person's feeling shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. Okay, well, if this person's Leo that you're dealing with, maybe doing some self-sabotage, maybe their words are not lining up with their actions, because get it, the Knight of Wands is a lack of action, lack of passion, lack of energy. Yeah, they're coming from an emotional place, so are they doing it on purpose, right? Are they doing it from a place of deceit? Okay, Leo. But this person says, shadow side, you made me realize my flaws. Okay, so maybe they're having a come to Jesus moment. They want a new chapter. I'm trying to move on. So this person knows that you basically are conflicted, that you do love them, but you don't know what they want. And I don't want to know. So you're not really willing to invest in their flaws and their mistakes and their wishy-washy emotions. What you're speaking out your mouth does not line up with the actions that you're showing me. So Leo's like, I'm going to put myself in timeout and not focus on relationships right now. I'm going to focus on being single and independent. And, I do love you, but this wishy-washy shit's got to go. And so this person is saying, hey, they realize now what their flaws are. Their chapter is about moving on, maybe trying to move on with you, maybe trying to get back with you, or just trying to move on in general because they know, Leo, you're not the one. Okay, once you show a Leo wishy-washy, they're pretty good at fluff, like mustering out deceit. Okay, the last card from your person that I have, Leo, unworthy. You're a better person than I am. So yes, so Leo, you were dealing with somebody that was speaking something and acting in a different way. They weren't being honest with you. You flushed it out and said, no, this is not for me. Your actions don't line up with your truth, with what you're speaking to me. I don't have time for that shit. And they're saying, yeah, definitely something sneaky going on their side. They realize their flaws. They're trying to move on because they know that you're not gonna let that happen. You're not gonna let them come back and be that person. And they're trying to make excuses for not coming back and doing the work. Leo, they're trying to make excuses and say, okay, I realize you're a better person and you deserve better, because they know that they can't never step up to the plate and be that person that they need to be. All right. And they're not willing to change. All right. So that's what I got for you, Leo. We're working on Virgo now. Let's do Virgo. Your feeling, their feelings. What's going on with my Virgos? Let's go ahead and check it out. We're going to move on to Virgo. Okay. These cards are slippery, so let's just do this. All right, so Virgo. My Virgos, welcome Virgos. Let us see what is going on with Virgos. Welcome everybody. Thank you for being here, supporting the channel. If this doesn't resonate because it's not everybody's story, please check your natal placements because this can't resonate with everyone. All right, Virgo, one more shuffle. All right, that's good. All right, so what is Virgo's story? What does Virgo need to put out on their side of feelings here? Virgo. All right, Virgo. You're not feeling like receiving any action, and you're not feeling like putting any action out. You're just about, you know what, I'll stay in the place that I'm at. Okay. In the upright, this means that there's two paths open for you. It's a very positive card, and it's still a positive card even in the reverse. Okay. But in the upright, it's talking about I have two options available to me, both positive actions. I can take this path, I can take this path, and no matter which path I take, I'm going to be successful. Okay. Virgo, you're not wanting to take any action. You're not wanting to put any action out, and you're not wanting to receive any action. You're okay where you're at right now is what that means. Okay. You're just okay where you're at. Maybe it's the energies of these eclipses. Maybe you're not really ready to make any big changes right now. I feel, Virgo. You're just in it just right now. You're okay being where you're at and just staying there for the moment. Okay. And I do also have, because you feel like if you make any actions, you're feeling the Scorpio. Okay. We're fixing to have a May 5th Scorpio eclipse. And depending on where you are, the day can be a little different. But you feel the scorpionic energies of shit hitting the fan. You're okay just staying where you're at right now. You're in a good place right now. And in feelings wise, relationship wise, you're not willing to really make any changes and take any actions to do things differently, okay, in a relationship, because you feel like you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Virgo. If you're feeling like you don't want to take any action, you don't want to receive any action from a Scorpio, that could be it. But also you feel the Scorpio energies of a tower moment coming on. You feel like, oh, screw this. I feel like shit's fixing to hit the fan. So let me just stay where I'm at and not focus on moving on or receiving anything. Let me just coast through this energy because I feel like shit's fixing to hit the fan. Okay. That's what I feel like, Virgo. Okay. And then also I feel, hey, David. All right. I also feel, Virgo, that, yeah, you are willing to stay in place. Okay. So Virgos, you're not about quitting a relationship, quitting a job, quitting anything. So since this is a relationship spread, I feel like you're okay staying right where you at, because you realize there's some energies coming. It's going to screw everybody up. It's going to tower. It's going to bring emotional imbalance unless you're dealing with a Scorpio and you're willing to just stay your grounds. And this is the person here, Nine of Wands is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy about staying in the ninth inning, not quitting yet. You only got a little bit further to go. I'm going to finish the race. Okay. That's what you're feeling. Okay. And your person, Virgo, how they're feeling about the situation. All right. All right. Well, they're feeling like they want to bring action back. They want a new start with you. They divinely feel like that action. They want to take some action, passion, and maybe travel to come see you. They're feeling like it's a divine time right now to start some shit with you passionately. They want to bring this to you. Okay. So Virgo, your person's ready to bring it to you. They feel a divine timing right now to start some shit with you. Could be dealing with an Aries because Aries people are right now being with the solar eclipse that just left in Aries and now the Scorpio eclipse coming up. Their Aries people are feeling divinely to push and start new projects and start new relationships. So you could be dealing with an Aries, but if you're not Virgo, they're wanting to bring divine things, but they don't feel like there's any equal reciprocity. If in the upright Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, this is about getting equal reciprocity. What I put in a relationship, I get back. They're not feeling an equal reciprocity from you right now. They're not feeling like you're willing to put out anything right now or receive anything, but they're feeling the lack. But they do want to bring you action, passion, and energy, Virgo, okay? But they just don't feel like you're reciprocating, put it that way, okay? The next card your person has is the Two of Wands in reverse. They feel like they're stuck where you have the Two of Wands, where there's no action being taken, no action being received. You're not taking any action being brought to you, and you're not willing to take any action yourself. They're they're vibrating on the same frequency. They're picking up what you're putting down, Virgo, okay? They want the divine beginning of action, passion, and energy, and maybe even travel with you, okay? They're feeling the lack of reciprocity, though. They're feeling like you're not in that vibe with them. They're feeling like you're not willing to put forth any effort, so they're not putting out because they're just stuck. This is a stuck card, okay? The Two of Wands, you're in the Two of Wands, they're in the Two of Wands. Y'all are mirroring each other right now, but whereas they want a new divine beginning and they want to bring you something passionate, divinely started, they want to either return to you if you're not in a relationship with anymore. They want to bring you a new beginning and start over, but you're like, oh shit, no, not right now, not right now. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at and hang in tight. Virgo is like, nope, not with these energies that I've got with the Tower card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, but let's go ahead and get Virgo's feelings on things, okay? Virgo, your feelings on things. All right, here we go. All right, your feelings on things, Virgo, is I don't know what comes next, okay? You're staying put because the energies right now are turbulent and you feel like shit's fixing to hit the fan, but you're just going to stay the Nine of Wands energy of just, I'm going to keep on keeping on. I'm not going to make any changes. I'm not going to receive any new things. I'm not going to put out any new things at this time. I'm just going to coast, okay? Because I don't know what comes next is what you're thinking, okay? Secondly, in this relationship, I miss hearing your voice. You do miss this person. You do miss your person. You miss hearing their voice. You miss hearing them talk to you. It's not like you're not feeling the feelings of the fallout, or those long conversations, those talks, the wittiness, the charmingness, the feeling of making you laugh and smile. You miss hearing their voice, okay? But you're just not willing to commit to anything or any efforts putting in or out because you're feeling like this isn't the time. With that Scorpio Tower, you feel like if I put any effort or focus on this relationship right now, it's going to be a bust with the Ten of Wands, okay? I'm going to have to lay that burden down. So let me just stop, pause, not take any action right now because I don't want it to be the Ten of Wands, but I feel intuitively with the Scorpio card that if I focus or put any intention in or out, that will be the last straw, the straw that broke the camel's back, okay? You do wonder how they feel, okay? And you do admire them, okay? So whatever this thing is that right now it's just not the time that you feel like you can focus on making any changes or giving any equal reciprocity. And your person, Virgo, your person that you're dealing with, Virgo, here. All right. Okay, Virgo, your person right now is feeling soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. So they're feeling like, okay, Virgo's stuck. Virgo's not willing to put any action in it, or receive any action. They're not giving me any equal reciprocity right now, but I do feel a soul tie to this person. I do feel like Virgo's just going through it, and I can either be patient and accept the non-equal reciprocity, and I can accept the non-action, and no action being given or no action being received. I can just stay in it because I do feel that there's a soul contract. I do feel like the lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. Or it could be that this Ace of Wands is about them moving on. And either or, Virgo, however it resonates with you, okay? I also feel neglected. I failed to give you what you need, okay? So this person knows that the equal reciprocity that they're not receiving right now could be done from their side, Virgo. They could have, you've been through the gambit with them. You've been through the nine of wands with them. So you've endured a lot, but you're just not willing to focus on it right now because that tower moment, you feel it coming. And you feel like if you focus any more attention on this relationship, coming, going, still in it, whatever, it's going to be that last straw that broke the camel's back, and the 10 of wands is going to come up and it's going to level it out, and you're going to put it down, okay? And they feel like they neglected you, all right? They feel like they failed to give you what you needed, whether it was emotional, neglecting to provide for you, okay? And then also your person feels irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. So Virgo, they know, this person that you're dealing with, that there's no match. They compare people to you. They compare all the people coming into their life, he or she, and they hold you up on a pedestal, and they really realize, Virgo, that you're irreplaceable, right? That there's no way that any love can be matched to what they have for you. All right. But they understand and realize that you're just not going to be in a place of giving right now. You're not going to be in a place of receiving, giving, putting anything out, no equal reciprocity, because you're on the fence right now with that Tower card. And you realize that if there's one more thing said or done, if one more thing happens, the next thing after the 9 of wands is the 10 of wands. And a Tower card is always a leveling of the foundation. So you're like, I'm not willing to put anything in it, invest anymore, move anymore, take anything from that person, because if so, it may be the end. Okay. So you're just walking away right now, holding your own, not focusing on it, and saying now's not the time. Now is not the time. All right. So that is your reading. We are moving on to Libra. Let's go to Libra side. All right. What is it, my Libras? Libra. What is it that Libra has going on? What is it that my Libras are going through? What's your side of the feelings, Libra? All right, that's the first card. The first card is you're feeling a lack of connection. You're feeling like you're not, like that's not a right fit. Okay, so Libra, you're feeling kind of out of it. You're feeling like there's no connection anymore. There's a lost connection in the situation. You may at one time have felt the karmic connection with this person. You may have grown apart from this person. It's all about emotionals. You're not on the emotional connection with this person anymore, I feel. You're falling out of that connection. All right. And the next card that I have for my Libras, is your lack of connection, lack of a traditional type of relationship. So you're feeling like there's no connection that is going to be leading to, it could be with the Taurus that you're dealing with, Libra. But if not, you're feeling a lack of feelings of commitment, traditional relationship. You feel like it's a no-way situation, like you're falling out of it, okay? Unless you're dealing with the Taurus. And I do feel, Libra, also on your side, that there's not only a lack of connection, a lack of a tie you're feeling falling out from. It also says here that, you're not trusting their words. This person's not speaking their truth. So you're feeling like the karmic tie that you used to have, where you felt like a twin flame connection, a Libra, is coming out because this person's not speaking their truth. This is a person of authority. This is a person that speaks their truth. This is the person that cuts things out that no longer serve their higher good. But this person here is not speaking truth. They're not speaking clearly. They're deceiving you. They're being very cold and cutting. Okay. And so you feel like this traditional relationship, this marriage, this commitment, unless you're dealing with a Taurus Libra, is just not being truthful. Okay. And then the person that you're dealing with, Libra, let's go ahead and get their side of things. What is it that Libra is? What is your person's feeling? All right. What is your person's feeling? Libra, what is your person's feelings? Welcome, everybody. Okay, what is your person's feelings? Hi, Mary. All right. So, Libra, the person that you're dealing with, Libra, the person that you're, okay, so the person that you're dealing with could have been a Virgo, all right? If it's not a Virgo, it's a person that's coming out of isolation. They felt like they were in isolation. They looked like they had to seek a deeper wisdom about the situations going on. If they were being untruthful and blunt and cutting with their words, not communicating, maybe coming, that King of Swords in reverse can also be that they weren't communicating at all. They cut off all communication and ghosted you, okay? And that's why the traditional Hierophant could be a Taurus, but also could be you thought there would be a traditional relationship that comes out of it, Libra, but now this person is coming out of isolation, unless you're dealing with a Virgo, okay? And there was some conflict. These cards are flying out. So there was some conflict, some inner conflict that they had to deal with in regards to you, all right? They feel like at one time y'all were very successful. They feel like that, before on your side, they feel like that there was a soulmate karmic tie. They feel like there was a twin flame soulmate connection that you're no longer feeling. That because they stopped talking to you, they stopped communicating to you. But because the reason why they stopped talking to you is because they were in isolation. They were seeking a deeper wisdom because they had inner conflict about you. They had some inner conflicts they had to deal with. They feel like y'all were successful at one time. But in the Three of Pentacles, it could have been a third-party affair. It could have been a third-party interest. They felt successful at one time. They realized that there was just too many people in the relationship. There was too many people. There were Three's Company. Two people, three people. So they felt like there was too many people in the mix. Okay, however that resonates with you, Libra, and they just didn't want to deal with it. Okay. So let's get your side of things. Let's get your side of things here. One more shuffle. All right, Libra. This is your side of things. How do you feel about this stuff? What's going on with you? All right. So Libra, I still feel the pain. So you still feel the pain. Somebody was in a three-party relationship because the Three of Pentacles came out in reverse. They were coming out of a three-party relationship. They caused a three-party relationship where you were in it to win it with the two people. There's three people there that brought chaos to a once successful relationship, but you still feel the pain. All right, Libra? That's what you're saying. You still feel the pain of him ghosting you, cutting off communication, you cutting off communication, him cutting off, somebody was cutting the other person out. I compare others to you, so you're still stuck on this person. Libra, you still feel the pain, but you still feel karmically tied to this person, and I compare others to you, okay? That person still holds a place on a pedestal for you. And the last card, I won't let you down. So I don't know, whoever the third party or too many people were in the mix, you feel like you let that person down, or you feel like you don't want to let that person down. You compare that person to others and you still feel pain. On their side, let's go ahead and get their feelings on things, okay? Let's get their feelings on how things ended or how things are going. But somebody cut communication off. Either you did or they did. I feel like it was they did because the Virgo card, the Hermit card, is coming out of reverse. So that means they did isolate themselves. They took time out to seek a deeper wisdom on something. Something was bothering them. They were conflicted about something. It had something to do with y'all used to be successful in a situation in the relationship. They used to feel like there was a twin flame and a possibility for a traditional marriage commitment with you. And then they had to cut off communication with you all of a sudden because of lies, untruthfulness. Let's see what they're saying. All right. This person is saying mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. Okay. Somehow this person is accepting blame too because it takes two. All right. The next thing that they're saying, Libra, is unworthy. You're a better person than I am. Maybe they feel like they just couldn't measure up. Okay. And usually when people are doing this, they're making excuses for behavior, gossip. I'm afraid of what other people would think. Okay. So this person is going through it from both sides. I feel like there's some that both of you guys are taking the blame for a percentage of it. Okay. But this person feels like mistakes were made, that they wish they could right the wrongs. They feel like you're a better person than they are. Okay. And they feel afraid of the gossip of whether they took you back or you took them back. What will people say? So obviously other people's opinions matter to them, and they feel unworthy. All right. So you're dealing with an insecure person that had to go seek some deeper wisdom, Libra. But yeah, so there may be a comeback to this, but this person feels like they're unworthy and making excuses for their actions, trying to blame it on they're not worthy enough instead of doing the work. So you may be dealing with someone that speaks the not the full truth. Okay. All right. So next we're dealing with Scorpio. Let's find out what Scorpio has going on. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. This is your side. Scorpios, my Scorpios, what is going on with Scorpios in love? Your side of the things. Let's go for your side of the things, okay? This is your side of the things. One more shuffle for Scorpio. All right. Scorpios, what is going on with your side of the feelings? What is going on with what you're feeling right now? All right. Scorpio feels like they're stuck. They can't move on. They are in the point. Scorpio, you're feeling like you can't move. You're trapped. You're stuck on what I should have done, what I could have done. Can I go back? Can I change things? Things are out of control. I just want to know how I could fix things. Well, this card here usually speaks to being stuck and unable to move on, unable to focus on the positives because of the want to go back and change things that cannot be changed, and being stuck in it. You're stuck in the past on what you can control. Okay. Scorpio, what else is going on with you besides being stuck? Okay. Also, you feel like you're coming out of a place of, even though you are retrospecting, even though you're taking time to dissect what you could have done differently, you are coming out of a place of feeling abandoned, isolated, left out in the cold. This is someone that feels isolated, abandoned, left out in the cold. This is a person that's coming out of it. So even though Scorpio, that there's something that you couldn't control, you wish you could have gone back and changed things. You're dissecting it. You're going back retrospectively, like what could we have done differently? What could I have done differently? What would have made a change? Not focusing on the positive. You are coming out of it. Okay, you're coming out of the isolation. You're coming out of the heartbreak. You're coming out of the abandonment feeling, and you also you feel the lack of communication. You feel the lack of opportunities. You feel like there's no text, no communication, no travel, nothing coming in, lack of action. Okay. You feel the lack of action, Scorpio. Okay. And what your person is feeling. Okay. And that's an inability, because you're trapped in what should have, could have, would have been, Scorpio. You're not putting forth any communication either. So this is a person that's not receiving communication, but also not taking any action, not putting any action out, not receiving any action, not even communicating, okay? But you are coming out of the lack and isolation. Your person, let's go ahead and shuffle these cards. Your person, Scorpio, that you're dealing with. All right, this is Scorpio's person. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for supporting the channel. All right. Scorpio's person, how are they feeling about shit? They're in a good place. This person that you're dealing with, Scorpio, is open to love, open to receiving, giving love. This person hasn't given up hope on you. I feel like this person either can be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio also, or it could just be the feelings that this person's energies are. This person hasn't given up love on you. This person has got a lot of love to give to you, for you, and is emotionally balanced. Okay, this person's not freaking out about shit. Okay, and they're just willing to just be in the moment and be emotionally balanced, just in case you. Yeah, this person feels like that there's a total emotional fulfillment. This person, unless you're dealing with a Leo, this person is feeling like there is a rainbow at the end of there's a light at the end of the tunnel. They're focusing on remaining calm, remaining open to love, remaining in a good place, open to receiving love. They may not be communicating to you. They may not be reaching out to you because the lack of action being taken, but they do have hope and they do have faith. And this person's focused on their happily ever after. This person knows that they're working on staying emotionally balanced. They're working on being totally emotionally fulfilled. They're not focused on what's going on your side. They're not focused on your breakdown. Okay, Scorpio? They're focused on just being there, waiting in an emotionally fulfilled state, focused on their total emotional happiness, and they're not willing to put any energies into some third party shit. He said, she said, gossip, whatever. They're not letting this break their stride. Okay. So this person is emotionally balanced. They're emotionally stable. They're working on their total emotional fulfillment. You could be dealing with a Leo. It doesn't have to be, but this person's not into three-party affairs. They're not willing to listen to gossip. They're not willing to put any stock in wishy-washy energies. Okay. This person that you're dealing with, Scorpio, is a two-party person. They want mano y mano. They want just the energies of the two of you. So whatever shit you're going through, you got to work on it. The lack of communication and everything, because this person's not willing to put up with three-party shit. Okay, that's how I see it. Let's go ahead and get your energies on how you feel, Scorpio. Let's get your side of things and then their side of things. I know. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for supporting my channel. Let's go ahead and see it. What is it that Scorpio feels right now? All right, Scorpio. Speak your mind. What's your piece? Here, speak your piece. Get it off your chest. All right, Scorpio says, do I still have a chance? Okay. I think the Scorpio realizes that they may have made some mistakes. They feel like the isolation and abandonment was their cause and the lack of communication is coming from their side, but they're afraid to speak to you because they're afraid that there's no chance. Do I still have a chance? Okay. That's the way Scorpio feels. Is there still a chance? I pretty messed it up pretty good. That's why I'm looking at this. I should have, could have, would have done. Okay. I feel so happy with you. This person was very happy when they were in your presence. You make this and you bring this person happiness in a time of controversy, in a time that things are unstable for them. Okay. And then what else do they feel? What else does Scorpio feel? Okay. Scorpio feels, I am not over you. All right. They're not over you. So they're not over you. They haven't communicated with you because they don't think there's a chance. They're wondering if they still have a chance. But did I screw the shit up so bad? What could I have, should have, would have done better? So do I even still have a chance with you? Because I'm not over you and I feel so happy when I'm with you. That's their feelings. Okay. What is Scorpio's person feeling like? What is Scorpio's feeling like? Your person. What is Scorpio's person feeling like? All right, Scorpio, this is what your person's feeling like. All right, Scorpio's person. Oh, there it goes. Flipped over. Saw it. Okay, so Scorpio's person feels like mistakes were done all the way around, and I wish I could right my wrong. So, Scorpio, they're not putting all the blame, your person, on you. They're assuming some responsibilities too. They feel like mistakes were made around, the whole thing. I wish I could have right my wrongs. Maybe your person, Scorpio, should have spoke their expectations and said from the start, this is what I want. This is what I expect from you. Please correct me if I'm wrong. If you're not in it to win it, or if this is something that you're not interested in, or if you're not interested in it long term, then let's not waste each other's time. So maybe your person feels like they could right their wrongs too. Maybe they should have set the expectations from the front on what it is that they expected from the relationship from the start. Okay. So that there would have been no mistakes on where this person stands. So this person's trying to assume some of the responsibility and the blame too. This person doesn't think that it's all on you. Maybe they could have been more clear, is what I'm hearing, in what they wanted, and set the expectations right off the bat, so there's no guessing game. Look, this is what I'm looking for. If you're not looking for the same thing, and we don't have the same goals and ambitions and wants in a relationship, let's not waste each other's time. Maybe that could have been said. Okay. Also, your person Scorpio is unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. So where you're saying, do I still have a chance? They're saying, let's deal with this shit. Okay. We still have things left to resolve and discuss. They're not finished. It's unfinished business for them. Okay. So y'all are both wanting to, you want another chance. This person saying, look, we're not finished. It's not too far gone. Yes, mistakes have been made. Maybe I should have been more clear. Maybe whatever. But your person also is just working on healing. I'm still trying to heal, because maybe you handled things and caused this person a little bit of, let's back up, let's refocus. Self-love is needed here. Because I'm sure, whenever somebody feels rejected, unreciprocated, it can make somebody, even though this person is in a good place and they're very strong in their emotions and balance and everything. I don't care how strong you are, rejection hurts. Okay. If someone cuts you out, ghosts you, and there's no lack of communication, there's a lack of communication. Okay. Completely cuts you off. There's going to be some, oh my gosh, now let me work on me, because now I have things to heal. Okay. So whatever the situation is, Scorpio, I feel like there is a chance. This person feels like it's unfinished business, but you did cause them a little bit of having to regroup and still trying to heal from this whiplash situation. Okay. But that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Okay. So we're going to move on now to Sagittarius. What is Sagittarius dealing with, and what is their person dealing with? Let's go move on to Sagittarius. All right. All right, Scorpio, that's your story. All right. So here we go. Let's go on to Saggy. What is Saggy? What is their side of the things? What are their feelings about their person that they're dealing with, or have dealt with, or still dealing with? Let's go ahead and see. Sagittarius. Woohoo! Let's go. We're getting there. Sagittarius. What is it that we need to know about Sagittarius? Who's on Sagittarius's mind? What's going on with Sagittarius's person? What kind of feelings is Sagittarius going through right now? We're fixing to find out. Sorry, you guys. I am working with these cards. They're very, very particular. All right, Sagittarius. Here's your stuff. Okay. Sagittarius feels like there is messages of action, passion, energy on the wind. They feel that there's a promising situation with Sagittarius. Sagittarius feels passion, action, travel, adventure. They feel that from their person. Okay, they feel like that's what they want to bring their person. That's could be a Pisces, because I have the Hangman. So where you feel, Sagittarius, that you have messages coming to you of opportunity, travel, adventure, passion, and you feel that way about a Pisces, or if this is not a Pisces, you feel like this about after taking some time out, after seeking a different perspective, you're ready for the messages of action, passion, and energy and travel. You've done the work, okay? However that resonates with you. And Saggy, I also feel like, yeah. So okay, hold on. All right. So Sagittarius, you are coming from a place of, if this isn't a Pisces you're dealing with, you are feeling that this is where you get true clarity and knowledge. Okay. You may have put yourself in a timeout to seek a higher, different perspective. Okay. You felt messages of action, passion, and energy. With the Ace of Swords in the reverse, you are coming from a place where you have just learned some knowledge, wisdom. You took the time out to seek a higher, deeper wisdom and some clarity, and you've gotten it, because this is you coming out. This is you needing it. This is you being given it. This is the divine giving it to you, but you're coming from a place, and this Ace of Swords in the reverse is not a bad card. It's not not positive card. That just means you've gained the clarity. You've done the work, sought yourself in a different perspective, took a time out so that you can gain clarity, and now you're good. That's what that means in a situation where it comes to a relationship about your person. Okay. So Sagittarius, let's see what your person feels about you. Now, you could have been dealing with a Pisces. You don't have to be, but somehow you gained the wisdom. It's not being divinely gifted to you at the moment because you received it, you heard it, and now you realize that perspective. Okay, your person that you're dealing with, Sagittarius, the person that you are dealing with here. Okay, the person that you are dealing with. All right, here we go. The person you're dealing with, Sagittarius, they're feeling that they have a lot of love that they want to offer you. They have a lot of love that they want to put down for you. They're willing to come to you. They're willing to bring it to you. They're open to receiving, giving love, and they're coming from an emotionally balanced place, Sagittarius. Okay. Secondly, I feel like they want to celebrate. They want to get together with friends and celebrate the appreciation they have for life, for meeting someone like you. This is not about a wedding. This is not about an engagement. This is not about a celebration of promotion. This is just being happy. Your person is being happy, wanting to celebrate all the blessings and appreciation for what they do have in their life. And that's also being an emotionally balanced place and wanting to offer you that. Okay. They feel successful about the relationship between you two. Okay. So where you are wanting and receiving messages of action, passion, and energy, and I think it's coming from this person, Saggy, where you took the time to seek a different perspective and do some shadow work to gain some clarity that you've already gained. This person is open to receiving and giving love to you. They feel like celebrating the fact that they have blessings, and they feel like this is a successful union, okay, between you guys. All right, so that's good, Sagittarius. Nothing tore up from the floor up there, okay? All right, so let's get Saggy's feelings, and then let's get the other person's feelings, okay? This is the way Sagittarius is feeling. Let's see how Sagittarius is feeling. All right. All right, here we go. Sagittarius, how are you feeling about things? I can't be with you. I feel like this person, so Sagittarius is feeling they can't be with you. They can't be with you every day. They can't be with you every minute. They're just feeling like they can't be with you on the way that they feel like you're coming at them, a way that needs to be very successful. They feel like they're needing space, maybe with the hangman. They're coming from a different place. So the way that I feel this is, I can't be with you, is they can't be with you every day, every moment, is how I feel. Okay. This person's not in a place where they can be with you 24/7. All right. And then they feel, I won't let you down though. Okay. So even though they can't be with you every minute of the day, maybe it's a location, long distance situation, however it resonates with you, I won't let you down. So even though they can't be with you 24/7, maybe there's a distance, maybe both y'all are on two separate sides of the world, or long distance relationship, they won't let you down. And I see life differently now. Okay. So they want to make an effort with you. They just can't be with you constantly. They don't want to let you down. I see life differently because you're in it. Okay. And Sagittarius's person, how does Sagittarius's person feel about the situation? Ready to open love, counting their blessings. They feel like it's going to be a successful situation. What is it that Sagittarius's person feels? They feel conversation. I want to call you and hear your voice. So right now it looks like it's in the stages with Sagittarius where maybe it's a new beginning and they can't be with you. Maybe it's a long distance relationship, but they want that conversation. They love hearing your voice, and they love just being. You don't have to be there with them 24/7. So this, I can't be with you, Sagittarius. They're okay with it. They just want to hear your voice. Okay, that's how I get that conversation. They're just in it for the conversation right now. They understand what place you're coming from. Secrets. I haven't told you everything. So the person that you're dealing with, Sagittarius, may also have things that they need to let you know about. Maybe you don't, I mean, it sounds like a beginning of a relationship, someone getting to know somebody, and long distance may come into part. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, just throw it out. But this person may not have gotten everything off their chest with you. Okay. Maybe they haven't told you everything that you need to know. But if you're in a beginning of a situation, that may be the case. You may have something that you haven't told them everything, and they may not have told you everything. And the last one says guilty. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. So I don't know if this person has caused you damage or intentionally or non-intentionally, but they feel guilty about something. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. So whatever that means to you, I'm feeling like this person loves to hear your voice, celebrates the fact that you're a part of their life. They feel like it's going to be successful. They feel like it's a successful connection. They have a lot of love to offer you, and they're open to giving and receiving love. But they do feel like that they love the conversation, like a long distance relationship. I feel like they have more to tell you. And I feel like they feel guilty about something, I feel pain from the damage I've caused. And it could be that this person doesn't feel guilty about the damage they caused you. Maybe the secret is that they haven't told you everything. And maybe they feel guilty about the pain and the damage they've caused someone else. And maybe they just want to confide in you. Okay? That's what I see. It might be have nothing to do with you, Sagittarius. It may just be something that they have on their mind. Maybe they caused hurt to someone else, and they just feel like they need to get it off their chest. Okay? So that's what I have for Sagittarius. Let's go on to Capricorn. Moving on to Capricorn. We want to get this and keep this at 2 hours. We don't want to go over the 2 hours, so let's get it done. All right. So, Hangman. All right. Here we go. Capricorn. Move this out the way. What's going on with Capricorn? Capricorn. What is going on with Capricorn? All right, Capricorn, here we go. How's my Capricorns feeling about their person? Okay. So you're Capricorn, you're coming from a place where you're not wishing and manifesting on it. Maybe you feel like it doesn't need to be manifested. Maybe you don't want to manifest something right now, but you're coming from a place of not feeling like you can manifest, okay? Maybe you're down in the dumps right now, or just maybe you just don't feel it right now. The energies are kind of live right now, okay? I feel like you do have messages of love that you want to offer, you want to receive. You do have messages to put out there, but you're just not in the manifestation mode. You're just not feeling the manifestation. You're not wanting to put out any manifestation. You could be coming from a place of hurt, Capricorn, or just healing. Okay, so you're not wanting to manifest things right now because you're coming from a place of healing. You're coming out of a place of Nine of Swords in the upright. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy is about being tortured, nightmares, sleepless nights, coming out of a bad situation, a bad relationship. You're coming out of this, so you're not in a place of manifestation right now, of bringing something new in, because you just came out of something that was pretty torturous. Okay, it was pretty nightmarish, not sleeping nights. Something was really bad that you just came out of. So right now there's innocent messages of love that you want to receive or you want to give, but you're not willing to manifest anything right now because you're coming out of a breakup. You're coming out of a situation that was not a very good place. Okay, and your person, Capricorn, your person that I have here, Capricorn, this is how your person feels. All right, here we go. Capricorn's person. What is Capricorn's person feeling like today or right now? All right. They're feeling like there's not a stable foundation. They're feeling like there's a lack of ability to take it to the long run. This is the Ten of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, about feeling that there's a abundance and stability of a foundation that will be long term. Your person's feeling that there's a lack of stability, there's a lack of a firm foundation, and they don't feel like it's a long-term situation out of this, okay? So they're feeling pretty down on it. They're feeling that there's no long haul to it, that it's just an in and out type of situation. They feel like, they want to offer action to you. They want to offer passion to you. They want to travel. They want to come see you. They want to do all that. but they're not feeling like it's going to lead to a very stable, abundant, prosperous, take me to the 50 years kind of mark. Okay. And also I feel like they're feeling that there's a lack of clarity. There's a they already feel like they know. So this is a divine wisdom being blessed on somebody for clarity, intuition. This is when the divine gives you all the knowledge and clarity that you need in a situation. They feel like they already have all they need to know. They don't feel like there's anything else that they need to know to feel any differently about the relationship and about where it's leading to. Okay. So they feel like there's a lack of permanency. They feel like there's a lack of, they want to offer passion. They want to come see you. They want to give you love. They want to bring, even if they have to travel to bring it to you, but they feel like they know already in their heart and their mind. They've already gotten the knowledge and the clarity that this won't be a long-term situation. They feel like there's no firm foundation. They feel like you're not ready. They feel like you're still traumatized about a situation you're coming out of, and that you're not trying to manifest a long-term situation at this point in your life. You're open to messages. You're open to receiving some kind of love, but you're not willing to take it very far right now because of the place that you are coming from. Okay. You're feeling, I feel so drawn to you. So you do feel, Capricorn, drawn to this person. You feel like you're attracted to this person. You feel like this person has something to offer. You also feel we don't share the same values right now. So again, you're coming from a place like this. You're coming from a place, Capricorn, where you're not ready to manifest something because of this, because of a traumatic ending. You do feel attracted to the person, but you just don't share the same values of commitment right now. Okay. You're not in it for the long term right now. I feel like you just need to want to work on yourself and do some shadow work, Capricorn. And I also feel that you find them very attractive. You find them very attractive, but you just don't share the long-term commitment right now. And there's nothing wrong with that, Capricorn. It could be that you just came out of a relationship, or you're dealing with coming out of a relationship that was horrific. That left its mark on you. Okay. And so the other person that you're dealing with, Capricorn, the person that you are actually dealing with right now, the way they feel right now is they feel like unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. Okay, so this person wants to bring you a lot of passion, action, and energy of that, but they don't feel like it's going anywhere. And that really, they're feeling unsatisfied. I wasn't happy with the way that things were going. They were looking for permanency and stability and a strong foundation that they could build for the next 50 years, but they feel like you weren't on the same path. So they're unsatisfied, okay? Also, I feel your person, Capricorn, that you're dealing with also, reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. So they feel that, again, with the 10 of Pentacles and with what they know already, okay, they've already gained the knowledge and clarity on what it is that you want. And they know that you find them attractive. They know that you are drawn to each other, but they know that you guys don't share the same values, because whereas they want that commitment and that happily ever after right now, that's not what you're focused on right now. And so the reciprocity, they want the equal give and take that they're unsatisfied that they're not getting from you right now, Capricorn. Okay. And then one more card for Capricorn, conversation. They want to hear you. They want to call you and hear your voice. You mean a lot to them, Capricorn. I feel like this person is willing to give you everything and all. They want you to be their everything and all, but they want that equal reciprocity, and they don't feel like that strong foundation and that firm foundation is going to come from you. But I do understand your side, Capricorn. I understand if you're coming out of a horrific situation, or if you're coming out of a total relationship that was detrimental to you, that brought you nightmares and sleepless nights, and that you're not really over, and you need to do some shadow work to kind of work on things, that of course you're not going to be ready to jump into it and think about a long-term commitment after coming from that place. Okay. So much love to you, Capricorn. Hope that everything finds you in the most abundant and prosperous place. We're moving on now to Aquarius. Sorry, I got the cold now. Okay. So Aquarius, what does Aquarius need to know about their feelings and their person's feelings? All right. We are working on Aquarius now. Aquarius, let's get to Aquarius. Hopefully everybody's in an abundant and prosperous place. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for being here, for supporting my channel. I really appreciate that. So let's go ahead and find out what is going on with my Aquariuses. Aquarius, what do you got going on in your mind? What's going on with your feelings for this person? What kind of feelings does my Aquarius have for their person? Let's see, you versus them. What's your feelings? How do you feel about your person, Aquarius? All right, Aquarius. How do you feel about your person, Aquarius? All right, Aquarius. You feel like there's a lack of commitment. You feel like you're, and it could be that you're dealing with a Taurus because this Hierophant is a Taurus person. But Aquarius, I feel like intuitively you feel like there is your relationship with the person that you have feelings for is a non-traditional relationship. I feel is what I'm hearing. I hear that you are okay with it though. You're okay with the imbalance. Okay, so this isn't like a traditional. This could be a commitment. Y'all live together. Think about Goldie Hawn, Kurt Russell. You're coming from a place where it doesn't have to be the traditional way. The way your relationship is with the person that you're with is not a traditional type of relationship. It may be y'all live together. It may be that y'all share space together. It may be that he lives in his place, you live in your place, however he or she and you're okay with it. Y'all are both okay with it because y'all are coming from an untraditional type of relationship. Okay, that's what I feel. All right. So not only is Aquarius working in a untraditional type, unless you're dealing with a Taurus that you're coming out from, I feel here that, but you have the tools that you need to manifest whatever type of relationship. So if you wanted a traditional type of commitment, it would be there. If you are okay with it, then that would be fine too. But you have everything that you need. You could be dealing with an Aries, Gemini, or Virgo, but you could be dealing with the Taurus that you're coming out of. But you have all the tools you need to manifest whatever relationship that you want with this person. Okay, it's all on your side. You have the power, is what I hear. Okay, and then also Aquarius, you feel like you're okay being the way you are. So this is a Two of Wands. This is about taking a different option. There's two paths. Either path you can take is successful, but when the Two of Wands, which is a positive card, is in the reverse, it's not a not positive card. It's not a negative card. It's just meaning that you're okay being where you're at. You're not worried about manifesting something different because you're okay with where you're at with not taking action. It's not like you're trapped or stuck because the Two of Wands, even in the reverse, is a positive card. You just feel like you're okay with where you're at, okay, in the relationship. So Aquarius, your person, what is your person? What are their feelings? What is Aquarius's person's feelings? Oops. Okay, maybe we're going to take those cards. All right, so your person, Aquarius, is feeling like they're dropping the burden. They were overwhelmed at one time, but they have dropped the burden of overwhelmingness. They have either moved on or they have just dropped all expectations of the relationship. They are not taking the time. This is a Sagittarius. You could have been dealing with a Sagittarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but the person that you're that you're dealing with, Aquarius, is coming from a place where they're laying all the burdens down. They're not willing to put any more effort into working on it. They're just letting it go. They also feel a lack of patience, a lack of time to balance. They're not taking the time to heal. They're coming from a place of maybe instability. All right. And then I have the Star card, Aquarius, in the reverse. Okay. So you could be dealing with someone that gave up on you. That's someone that is not willing to go the extra mile with you or another mile with you. They're impatient, imbalanced. They've given up hope, and they're not having any hope and faith in an Aquarius. All right, you're giving up on the Aquarius. Okay, so let's get your feelings, Aquarius, and then let's get their feelings. Okay. And remember, if this doesn't resonate, just chuck it in the bucket. This is just for those people that it resonates with. Check your natal placements. I appreciate each and every one of you, but this is someone's story, not everybody's story, okay? All right, Aquarius, so why are they feeling, what are you feeling? How come you feel like you have all the tools, but you're in an untraditional type relationship, but you're okay with it, all right? What's your feelings on that? I still have feelings for you. I still have feelings for you is what you're saying. I still have feelings for you is what Aquarius is saying. I want you back. So you could be dealing with something where you just didn't put any effort, even though you had the tools and everything that you needed, Aquarius, you weren't willing to put the full effort in it. Maybe they wanted a traditional type of relationship and the commitment and the love, marriage and everything and the whole kit and caboodle, but maybe you were okay with just the way it was and you weren't willing to put any more effort. You still have feelings for them, but and you want them back, but unfortunately they may have been looking for something different, more investments or something, Aquarius. You broke my heart. So whoever it is, definitely speaks a story. You still have feelings for them. You want them back. You broke my heart. So the person that left you or is leaving you or whatever the case may be, they're breaking your heart. But you had all the tools in your arsenal to make things the way it needed to be for this other person to stay. You just didn't want to use those tools because you were just okay with the way things were. You weren't willing to put any more investment in the relationship, in the marriage, in whatever it is to that it means to you. So this person walked on, left because they were impatient. They were done with it. They didn't have any more balance. They didn't have any more patience to offer it. They weren't willing to take any more time into it. And they have given up. They had given up hope and belief that there was ever going to be the investment that and the return in the marriage or the relationship that they wanted to receive. Okay. And so let's see what it shows here on your person's side. What is it, Aquarius, that your person wanted? Okay. This is their side and their feelings. Okay. So Aquarius, your person's feelings. What were their feelings? Their feelings are space. I need more time to think now. So this person has given up hope that anything traditional is going to work out. They want space now. They need time to think because they're done with it. They just don't have any faith and hope that things are going to change to the type of relationship that they want out of it. They feel that it's that you're irreplaceable. The way that you love can never be matched. They do regret having to move on because they love the way you love them, and there's no comparison on everything that you brought to the relationship, how you love them unconditionally. So you are irreplaceable, but they want space and dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. Maybe they weren't truthful with you on exactly what they needed from you. Maybe the expectations they set in the beginning was enough, but they were dishonest with you and they were dishonest with themselves on what they really needed. Okay, that's what I feel, Aquarius. So I feel like it's a lost situation, but I feel like that person needs space and they have a lack of hope. They've been putting the faith in you for a long time, is what I feel, and they feel let down. They feel like there's never going to be a place where they can expect you to be the way they want you to be. And you feel like this person broke your heart. You still have feelings. You want them back, but unfortunately, you have everything in your power to have made it right and to bring them what they wanted to be stable in the relationship, but you weren't willing to take any action. Okay, so that is yours, Aquarius. We are now moving on to Pisces, the final sign. Let's see if we can get her done. All right, Pisces, long-awaited Pisces. Thank you guys for being patient. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully this resonates to you. If it doesn't, it's not your story. Please check your natal placements. I just want to thank you guys for supporting my channel, liking and sharing and subscribing and being a part of it, okay? All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and see what Pisces has. What does Pisces have in store for them? What is your feelings, Pisces, okay? Speak your mind, speak your piece, okay? Pisces, you're feeling a lack of happily ever after. You're feeling a lack of, you've already gotten clarity. So this is the divine giving you the clarity, intuitive information that you need, but you're coming from a place of you feel like there's a lack of fulfillment. You feel like there's a lack of everything that you need to be happy, okay? And you feel like you've gained all the clarity and everything, so you know what it is needed, you know what you need, you gained the clarity, you gained the knowledge, but you're coming from a place that everything's not right. There's something missing, and there's an integral part that's missing in your other person's side that means that they're not giving you that happily ever after feeling, okay? You feel like there's something lacking. Pisces, you also feel like you're ready to move on, okay? You're ready to move on. So Pisces, your story is that this is the happily ever after card where everything's working out. You're emotionally fulfilled. Both of y'all are emotionally fulfilled. You're feeling a lack of fulfillment. You're feeling like there's no happily ever after. You gained wisdom out of the situation. You've gained clarity out of the situation. And now you're just ready to move on. You're like done with it. You're like, you know what? I'm changing my mindset. I'm moving. I'm picking up stakes. I'm not going to sit in it anymore because you feel like, look, I've done what I can. I've used every power of knowledge that I have. It's just not there. And I'm not willing to sit in it anymore. I want to move on. Okay. I'm going to change my mindset. I'm not going to feel like it's my situation. It's not my fault. It's not, you've gained as much wisdom and knowledge that you can. You spoke your truth, and obviously it wasn't enough. So there's a lack of the happily ever after, but you're not taking the time to sit in it. You're like, nope, I'll move on if I have to. I will go to smoother sailing waters, but I'm not going to accept that I have to sit here and stew in it. Okay. And the person you're dealing with, Pisces, the person that you are dealing with here. All right. Pisces person. All right. Pisces, your person that you're dealing with, okay, they're speaking loud and clear. They are coming from a place of instability. They're coming from a place. This person right here is a mean girl, okay? So when this card comes up, when it's in the upright, it's a person that likes to seek the limelight, fun-loving, adventurous, action-taken, passionate about everything. This person here is a lack of passion, a lack of taking action. They're a mean girl. They have nothing nice to say about anything. They're not in a good place. And so the person you're dealing with, Pisces, is just unstable, basically has nothing good to say or doesn't want to take any action because they're in a bad place. Okay. They're not willing to put themselves out there because they're in a bad place. They are waiting for their ships to come in so that they can seek some kind of, they don't feel like the options that were available to them were the right options. They don't feel like the paths that they had to take or any action that they were able to take is not the time. They're waiting for their ships to come in. They're waiting for a better time or a better opportunity because they're not thinking right. They're not acting right. They're coming from a bad place. They don't want to take action and choose anything right now because they don't think the options available and open to them. They're not coming from a stable place. This is the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So not only are they in an unreliable place where they're not taking action, they're not passionate, they're not adventurous, they're coming from a mean place, an irritated place, an unstable place. They're also coming from, this is the upright, this is somebody that's stable, abundant, prosperous, has a firm foundation. They're just messed up. Pisces, the person that you're dealing with, or that your person is, or whoever this person is to you, is coming from a place of instability, not wanting to take action, don't feel like they're in a good place. And this is not going to resonate with every Pisces, but it is going to be somebody's story. There's a lack of foundation. There's a lack of abundance, a lack of prosperity. They're just hoping to sit in it and wait in it until the right ships come along so they can take stock of their situation, but they definitely need to get out of this upside down place, okay? They need to come out of the place of not taking action. They need to start acting with some gusto, some character, but they just don't feel stable. They don't feel like they have anything to offer. They don't feel like they have a firm foundation. They just don't, they're like a Jekyll and Hyde. They just don't feel like, doing anything. They don't feel like taking action. They're just sitting in it. And they're just waiting and waiting for their ships to come in, okay? So that's how I feel about that, Pisces. Okay, so Pisces, what is your feelings? What is your feelings on the situation? All right. Pisces, what is your feeling on this? All right, here we go. Pisces, what is it my Pisces have? Okay. Pisces, I find you attractive. So you find the person that you're dealing with attractive. So attractive. Let me rephrase that. I find you so attractive. So Pisces, you find this person very attractive, whoever your person is. Will you ever make things right? So you're thinking in your head to the person that this reading's about. Will you ever make things right? Are you ever going to come at me from a place of inaction, instability, just a place? This is a negative place. This place is in a negative place, okay? Of no action, no firm foundation, no boundaries. This person's just in a really bad place. And so you're saying, will you ever make things right? Well, not if they're staying in that position, okay? But you do find them very attractive. And the other card that fell out is I'm recovering. So you realize that this person is not strong, not stable, not in a good place. They're in a mean girl attitude with the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands in a reverse is the mean girl card. They're not speaking anything nice. They don't have anything nice to say. They're not coming from a good place. They're coming from an angry place and a non-action taken place. and they're not stable, they're not prosperous, they're not abundant, there's no growth, nothing to offer you. They're just waiting and waiting for their ships to come in. But Pisces, you're in recovery, okay? You're recovering from the situation and deciding to move on with the Six of Swords, okay? The person that you're dealing with, Pisces, the person and their feelings, what is it that Pisces person is feeling? What is Pisces person feeling here? All right. Pisces, the person you're dealing with, their feelings. All right. Hope. I haven't given up on us yet. This person is in a non-active state, not speaking their truth, not in an abundant, stable place. That's why they're just holding on, waiting for their ships to come in because they have hope. They haven't given up on you. They haven't given up on us yet. They're just waiting to be able to offer from a good place. They don't want to offer anything from a low vibration place, okay? So they're waiting to get stable. They're waiting to come out to be able to, they realize that there's unfinished business. We still have unfinished business. They haven't given up hope. They're in confusion. They're unclear, okay? They're unclear. I feel unclear about where we stand. They're confused about where they stand with you. They have hope about this unfinished business. Okay, I said we still have things to resolve and discuss. They just don't want to come from a place of negative. They just don't want to come from a place of lack of stability. They don't want to have a lack of foundation when they come at you. And hope, I haven't given up on us yet. So it's not over until it's over. But Pisces, you're moving on and you're deciding that you're not going to sit in it. You're going to work on your recovery, and that's what Pisces do very well. They always try to seek the positive aspects and everything. They don't know why this person doesn't want the happily ever after. They do know what it's all about, though. They've got the knowledge, but they're choosing to move on into a smoother sailing water or something that's going to be more beneficial to them and their higher self until this person can get their shit together. Okay? All right. Well, that is it. I want to thank everybody. This is Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot. Out until next Sunday when we do our next live signs. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for supporting my channel. Thank you for hitting the like, share, and subscribe. If this doesn't resonate, please chuck it in the bucket. If it does resonate, thumbs up. And also, if it doesn't resonate, please check your natal placements because it might not resonate with you on that level. Check your sun sign, moon sign, rising, and Venus. It may resonate differently. I always watch every single one. My Aries, moon, Libra rising, and my Virgo Venus, as well as my Virgo sun. Okay, so check your placements. Much love to you. Hopefully you're in an abundant, prosperous, and happy place, and wishing you the best. Bye.